This video will be a full tour and documentation of this 2008 Chevrolet HHR 2LT. This HHR is painted in Victory Red. Does have chrome mirror caps and chrome door handles. This one also has pinstriping. Also got running boards. The front door panels do have storage pockets. This vehicle does have power door locks, power mirrors, along with power windows, which are in the center stack. It has the ebony black interior color scheme with leather seat upholstery. Inspired by late 1940s Chevrolet models like the Suburban, the Chevrolet HHR, or Heritage High Roof, was a retro-themed compact that was produced for a single generation from model years 2006 through 2011. The HHR rides on the same General Motors Delta platform as other 2000s GM compact cars like the Chevrolet Cobalt, Pontiac G5, and Saturn Ion. The design of the HHR was actually penned by the same person who designed the HHR's main rival about half a decade prior, which was none other than Chrysler's PT Cruiser, also a retro-themed compact tall hatchback. For 2007, a cargo panel van body style was introduced, known as the HHR Panel. 2008 saw the introduction of a high-performance SS variant, which had a 2-liter turbocharged engine with 260 horsepower. Although the SS model would be dropped after 2010. The 2008 HHR was available as the 5-door HHR wagon like we have here, and the HHR panel. Trim levels for the 2008 model year HHR wagon include LS, 1LT, 2LT, and SS. Depending on the trim, 3 different engines are offered, with all of them being inline-fours. Standard on LS and 1LT is a naturally aspirated 2.2-liter, making 149 horsepower. Optional on 1LT and standard on 2LT is a naturally aspirated 2.4-liter with 172 horsepower. Finally, the SS gets the aforementioned turbocharged 2-liter with a peppy 260 horsepower. All 3 of these engines can be paired with either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic transmission. Competitors for the HHR back in 2008 included other tall hatchbacks like the Chrysler PT Cruiser and the Scion XB. The gauge cluster houses 4 analog gauges, including your tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, and temperature gauge. I do like how the tachometer is set up where it almost looks like the pod is floating on top of the others. It has a 3-spoke design, leather-wrapped, and multifunctional steering wheel. There are sport grips at 10 and 2, along with comfort grips around the rest of the rim. As for controls, on this side you have your cruise control, and on this side you have your audio controls along with voice commands. It does have a tilt steering wheel. Air vent. On this side is your exterior lighting stock. And right here is your wiper stock. Going down the center of the interior, you have a storage compartment up top. Air vents, along with your hazard light button, your traction control button, your fog light button, passenger airbag indicator. Got your whole radio head unit right here. It does have AM, FM, and Sirius XM, along with a CD player. And you've also got an aux port. Right here, you got the controls for your single zone climate control, along with the controls for your 2-stage heated front seats, controls for your rear wiper, power outlet. Right here are your power window controls, a little bit of storage, behind the shifter you have 2 cup holders. The vehicle's parking brake is hand operated. A little bit more storage right here. And both the front seats also have armrests. It does have an auto dimming rear view mirror. Got your OnStar. Also got your reading lights. Both the sun visors do have vanity mirrors. And right here, you got the power controls for your sunroof. You can raise or lower it as a vent, or open it traditionally. Right here, that it is one-touch automatic. Now we'll go ahead and roll down the driver's window, which is automatic down, and have a look at the engine bay.
The 2LT trim adds 17-inch rims. This one's got 5-spoke chrome-clad alloys. Powering the HHR 2LT is GM's Ecotec 2.4-liter naturally aspirated inline-four. It's a dual overhead cam 16-valve engine with variable valve timing,
and it produces 172 horsepower at 5,800 RPM and 167 pound-feet of torque at 4,500 RPM. Sending that power to the front wheels of this HHR is the optional 4-speed automatic transmission with low gear selection. Running on regular unleaded with a 16-gallon fuel tank, the HHR with the automatic transmission and the 2.4-liter engine gets an estimated 22 mpg in the city and 28 mpg on the highway. The 2LT has a sport-tuned suspension, and it utilizes a McPherson strut front setup and a rear torsion beam setup. Stopping the HHR are front ventilated disc brakes and rear drum brakes. Curb weight for the HHR is around an average of 3,200 pounds. It can also tow up to 1,000 pounds. You also got storage pockets on the back door panels. The rear seats are 60-40 split folding to aid cargo space. The driver's seat does have a storage pocket on the back. You do have a rear cup holder and a power outlet as well. Back here you do have coat hooks. Single exhaust, rear wiper. The HHR wagon offers 23.8 cubic feet of cargo room with the rear seats up, but you can fold the rear seats down to increase space to 57.7 cubic feet. And as you saw earlier, the fuel cap is located on the passenger side. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2008 Chevrolet HHR. And as always, stay tuned for more tours.